Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
It's just us and the frog.
And he's wanting to go to sleep.
Oh, ain't he cute?
He thinks he's something. Got his legs crossed.
I say you hadn't thought of him a name yet?
No, I took me a nap because I was tired. And it's hot in here.
Uh-oh.
I got the fan on.
Well, turn the air conditioner on, Grandma.
I don't want that noise.
Oh, okay. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hope y'all doing good. Yeah, I
I
saw
want
that
to
you
tell.
had a lot of boxes.
I and listen. All them packages from one person, except
Oh.
one. Except one.
Oh.
I cannot believe it. Yeah, you got to straighten up now. You can't be acting like you're asleep.
His eyes is too wide open to be asleep. He just like me, he sinks down
He
in the
got his
chair.
legs crossed.
Yep. He looks pretty smucky or spunky. Wait,
He acts like the
spunky.
Hodges. He acts like the Hodges to me. One of them.
Just kind of slumping around.
Yeah, kind of lay aroundish, kind of relaxing and.
Oh, hey Lynn. Hey everybody, y'all. Hey Tom, I saw
Hey
you in
y'all,
there.
I can't see what y'all saying. I got to get my tablet out. Uh, that writing is too little.
Well, everybody's saying hey.
I I made a video and I saved the last. I saved the last thing for last, and it cut off.
Oh.
I had the biggest squash you ever seen in your life. Let me show a picture of it.
All righty.
You're gonna fall over, I know. Where? Oh, where's the camera?
There you go. Woo!
Wait a minute.
That is a big squash.
And I was about to pick it, and that thing went black. I done made me some squash fries. I made me a big old pile of them.
Oh.
And it cut off before I got the first one picked, but I was showing them.
Mama Tracy says she was just finishing catching up on your video, Miss Helen.
She did.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I tried to see, I took a picture with my tablet. I tried to put it on Facebook. I don't know what it put it on, but it wasn't where I wanted it. I don't know. I don't know. I was going to put it on there and tell everybody I didn't mean for that to go off and that, but it did. But I guess your leg got mighty high. I
Oh.
keep him straight.
Well, he's cute as he can be.
He sure is. I got a bunch of wind stuff and all kind of stuff, y'all.
Well,
And
good.
I'm so blessed and thankful. I am blown away at that.
Helen Stewart said, looks like a good harvest. It was, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, that was one vine. That wasn't a bunch of them. That was one vine. It had the biggest squash on it.
Oh.
And I fried. I mean, I made squash fries out of it. I sliced it and floured it, salted and peppered it, and floured it and fried it, and sat over here and eat it. It was so good.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Grandma. Mama Tracy, my back's good. I went back to the doctor this morning and told him how good it was. He said, "Well, call me if you need me." I said, "Okay."
Or he might be lost a customer.
Do what, Danny? I just cut it down. Yeah. All right, well, you plugged in good. Say something, Miss Helen. Let Danny. Is
Oh, hey.
that better? Okay.
Is it my microphone?
No, ma'am, you fine.
Hey, I was trying to figure out did Tammy had the volume cut down or
My volume was cut down.
Oh,
yeah, hey Miss Stewart.
Danny, did
Hey
you see
Sam.
all my plums?
Yeah, I did. I was wondering about something about them plums when you showed them. How'd they
What?
get there if you didn't plant them? How'd they get there?
The seeds was there and they come up.
How'd the seeds get there?
They fell off the trees and people eat them and birds get them and destroy them around, and that's how things come up in the woods.
And you said you didn't plant them.
No.
And I mean, they just showed up.
Yeah. All them plum trees in the backyard, I didn't plant them. None of them I planted.
You're right, Lynn Burns. Charlotte, I love Mr. Froggy.
Hey, hello everybody.
She
Thank you,
ain't
Miss
getting him,
Helen.
though. She can't get this frog.
No,
Hey Lynn.
he looks like he's just right at home right there with you,
He
Grandma.
is. He's just as happy as he can be. And I'm just as happy with him as I can be. I don't know.
I believe that. See,
He'll do anything.
you can talk to him and he'll listen. He won't even talk back.
Hey, y'all
Now
told me Mom don't really know like I know. But
what?
like when he got old enough to drive, he he knew where all the plum bushes was side the road.
Oh, he ate 'em before the seed ever got hard.
Yeah, he ate green plums.
He'd eat bitter weed. Them old weeds in the yard that grows up, they call bitter weeds. I don't know what they're really called. He chewed them things and eat them. He liked sour stuff. And y'all, you know them. There was some plum trees up there on that road where y'all got off the bus and walked down here. Those plum trees are still up there, and they always got ripe right whenever y'all got out of school. And that's when these are gonna get ripe.
You right,
When
Helen Stewart.
when school's out.
But you got some already they already getting ripe, ain't they?
Yeah, but when's school out? Next week?
Yes, ma'am.
But that's some of the first ones. I mean, the trees are fall. I mean, the trees falling over. They're so heavy and full of plums.
Let me ask you something else. How how did your
Oh,
squash get
excuse me.
ready so fast?
She planted them early.
Yeah,
I planted all my stuff late.
You is that what you're doing? Planting them real early?
I just, I think they might have just come up in there. They see. I put peelings and stuff in there, and the seeds stay all, and they come up next year. Don't ask me how, but they do.
Hey, everybody. Yep, Larissa, it's about over,
What's about over?
the school year.
Oh, yeah.
You get more views in the summertime on YouTube.
You do?
Yeah,
How come?
I guess. I mean, it got to be because of them youngs.
Youngins? I don't care nothing about you. YouTube.
I've heard them say that pretty good bit on YouTube.
Well, there's one group of little young'uns that does.
I didn't even get to sing my little song today.
Aw, you can sing it on here.
I was expecting you to get back on there.
Well, I would have had to start a new video live. And it was already 12 o'clock.
Thank you, Mama Tracy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come back. It was gone.
Hey, it would have come back too.
Huh?
Hey, it would have come back too. If you'd have restarted that phone and went back to YouTube like you was going to make a video.
It would have.
Yeah.
Well, I done everything I knew to do. I punched everything and swiped up, swiped down, swiped every which way. It didn't never. But
You had to go like you're going to make another video.
well, I didn't know that.
And when you get that plus, it'll ask you, do you want to end or resume?
Well, that thing this morning didn't even do right about that. I don't know what that thing was doing this morning.
Hey, I know you had a real good picture. The video quality was, I noticed like how sharp it was.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know it.
You need to look at your phone and if that Wi-Fi is on, cut it back off.
Let me see. I can look at it now. Where is my phone? Oh, it's right over here.
Me too, Lynn Burns, but I think he'll be going to the 9th. He'll be going to the high school,
Who?
Bentley.
Oh. What do you go to? Oh, settings.
Uh-huh.
Hey Gary, welcome to the
Wi-Fi.
live.
What's this supposed to be on? It says off.
Does it?
Wi-Fi says off.
Stick it up there to the camera. Let me look at it.
This frog's leaning on me.
Yep, it says off.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
No.
That-
It's supposed to be off.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Wi-Fi is that fiber optic. You got it in the house.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know why you lost that connection there in the back.
I don't either. Because I was closer to the house than I was way out there. I walked way back there. I was right up against the house right when that thing went out. But
Man,
it was
we was all watching.
that sun was shining and
It stayed going a long time.
it did.
Yeah.
Well, when I come back around here, it was off. It was black. It wasn't. It wouldn't
Well, I mean,
nothing come up.
it was black on us too. But if it does that, like restart your phone and then go like you're gonna make a new video, and
Uh,
when you hit that plus, it'll know you still got a live going.
oh,
That live. If you don't end that live, it'll stay running. Last time Tammy was over here on this computer and went live, she just X'd the program out. She didn't hit end. And she said, should I have hit end? I said, yes. She went back and it was still going. She done X'd the page out. But see, she
well.
didn't hit end.
Well, I
And you,
saw you the other day, and you went live, and you wasn't ready.
yeah, but that's probably my fault there, Mom.
Tell me I
I
wrote
can't,
Jonathan down.
I can't seem to touch that telephone without. I mean, I can't seem to touch it without hitting something. I I never had to have it out of my hands and on the stand or something. No, I was gonna go outside and get something, and I had something I was gonna show them. But I mean, I had to sit right there and go with it.
This woman sent me a message and told me she was a silent watcher, and she was afraid to comment because she was afraid she'd get blocked. I don't want people to be afraid to get that they're gonna get blocked. I I don't know if people's jumping the gun or I don't know. Uh, Something today held for review, and some people said it was YouTube doing it. I don't know nothing about it, but I don't want people to be afraid to comment because they're gonna get blocked.
All right, hang on a sec. The held for review is a setting that you can take on or off, and I took that off today.
Well,
Of
what is
your,
that good for?
well, a lot of times people put a bunch of hearts up there,
Oh,
and
that.
or something like that. And YouTube thinks they like just spamming the chat.
Well, how could they
So
think
they
that?
so they hold it. And the moderator has to uh
Well, how many have I
approve
got?
it.
How many have I got?
About three.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Larissa, you tell Stephen he's very welcome for the prayers, and I'm glad he's doing a lot better. And Lulabug, I got your sister wrote down here. And Tea Sleepers, I got your son wrote down here. And thank you for the praise report.
But you can tell your people,
I,
or
t-
you
I
tell
told
anybody,
her,
even if I mean, if you're blocked, you still can watch.
well, nobody don't want to be blocked. I mean, it's got to be something really, really bad to me to
Well,
be blocked.
I mean, she's thinking that like she can't watch. If she's a silent viewer, it don't matter whether you're blocked or not. You're silent. You can still watch it.
Well, she was thinking, I guess, that she couldn't.
Yeah,
Uh,
everybody thinks like if you get blocked, you can't see it.
well, I think most people on my channel is nice uh, people and don't do that kind of stuff.
You ain't got to worry about it no more.
Why?
I mean, 'cause you ain't have but like one moderator in there today.
I don't even never know who's in there and who's not. Y'all, I got so many wind chimes hanging on my tree. It might be pull over. They want me to do a video at night when all the lights is shining. And I'm going to.
Yeah, you got to do that. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, it's my doctor even said he liked it today. He said, "What does your shirt say?" And he read it, and he
And
said,
it's right, Tammy. It ain't
"The
backwards.
writing." Yes, ma'am. But anyway, he said he liked it too. Thank y'all. Can't hear Mr. Danny very well. He probably don't want you to hear him that good.
He ain't talking very loud.
I got one that says Daddy also, because both of mine are there.
Danny, did you see all them blueberries?
Yeah.
Did you know that ain't the only blueberries I got? I got them other ones out there close to the pump house.
Well,
I mean,
I seen a woman say the birds was gonna eat them all.
no, 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 they can't eat all that many blueberries.
Oh,
And my woods is full of them. My aunt, where my daddy got my blueberries from, my daddy's sister, he went down there and dug up some blueberries she had and brought them, and I planted them out here and back there, and that's still the plants. And her house is still down there, and her woods was full of blueberries. Birds eat the blueberries and drop the seeds all in the woods, and they come up blueberries. Do you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they done said that on this video.
Oh, they did?
yeah, Pamela, mine's been a long time too.
Let me turn my light on over here. I might need a little more light.
Hey, Donna, how you doing? That's right, Debbie.
I never knew them green frogs could bring on all this frog stuff.
I think your mic fell off.
Oh, so it did. How'd you know?
I heard you get quiet.
Oh, I reached over there and I knocked it off. I didn't know it.
Ooh, Sandra. Yeah, that's not good. Blisters. That sounds
Huh?
like something I'd do, though. Sandra says she walked to town in her flip flops today and they rubbed blisters on her toes.
Oh, gracious.
I'd had to pull them things off and be walking barefooted on the way back.
I see birds out there in that tree just a flying around. I got bird feeders all up in that tree and they eating bird seeds. I have got a beautiful view right here, and while I'm watching YouTube, I can see all these birds and all this stuff in my front yard. They are so pretty. How's your squash doing, Tammy?
They about this tall. They don't have
Well,
no squash on them yet, but the plants are. It's coming along.
well, they'll come on there.
So far,
Tammy,
I still have
did you
everything.
did you cut the grass over there?
I did.
I knew you done that.
I did it, and then I called Stephen and said, "Baby, I hate to tell you, but I tore your lawnmower up cutting that grass."
Oh, Tammy.
And he said, "No." I told him what happened. He said, "No, the belt just come off." He said, "It's okay." I said, "Oh, I just knew I'd done tore it up because I was trying to cut the ditch, and as soon as I went down in the ditch, I said the blade quit turning." And
You
he
don't
said,
do that, Tammy.
he
I
he's
can't get up there.
yeah, he said, "No, ma'am." He said, "Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's just the belt. I can put it back on." So I said, "Okay. I ain't gonna worry about it then." But it about made me sick. I come in the house and I told Danny, I said, "You got to fix Steven's lawnmower. I've tore it up." And I'm not telling him I tore it up. It's got to be fixed. And Danny said, "Well, I'll look at it." So he looked at it best he could, but he can't get down on the ground and get up under it and all that stuff. So I finally told Steven, I said, "Baby, I tore your lawnmower up." He said, "No, you didn't." He said the belt come off. He said it does that every time I cut that over there. So he said,
Mm.
I'll put it on." I said, "Okay." Made me feel a lot better.
The only way I can get up there is go up the road and get on the road. There ain't no way to get up there with a
Yeah,
lawnmower.
yeah, I saw that. Oh, and I found the mama oak snake over there too. She come out
Where?
from one of them trees when I was cutting that grass over there. She come out from one of them trees and just went right on straight across the yard over there to the fence where Jada's land is.
Ah,
But I know good and well it had to be that mama oak snake because it was an oak snake and she was pretty good size. But anyway,
mm.
she's over there.
Hmm.
Needless to say, I wasn't fixing to get out and walk around.
Ah,
I was gonna pick up some of them limbs. I said, "No, I just cut around them."
I,
So I
I, I'll
cut
pick,
around.
I can do that when I have time. I'm
Well,
telling you.
I would have done it more if I hadn't seen the snake. I had picked up some of them, but I said, "No, I ain't messing around them trees."
I'm gonna start wearing my rubber boots when I go up there in that deep stuff, 'cause
Yeah, well, that's a pretty good sized snake, and it's hard when you first look at them because they have almost the same markings as a rattlesnake. But I followed it around to make sure and it didn't have no rattlers on it. So I was gonna let Jada know if it was a rattlesnake because it was going up over there. But
she found one in her Chester drawers, a
yeah,
snake.
I remember her saying that.
Let me read y'all a comment here.
All right.
Oh, okay.
And it took everything I had to keep from getting on here making a video. I read you the the comment. It was from my last night's video. And I ain't joking. I was watching something on TV and I got to think about it so bad. But I knew to let it go. But here's the comment. Stephen is an intelligent man who knows how to handle himself very well. He doesn't need any help from anyone or people telling him what and what not to do.
Well, who does?
Well, let's look at it like maybe that person that commented was talking about the other YouTube people and not you.
You reckon?
That's what they should have been talking about and not you. Because if they was talking about you, they was way out of place.
That's right. That's father and son.
I,
And
I
I don't
mean,
know who it was. I don't care who it was.
like, let me tell everybody something. I can think weird and beyond women.
Oh
I know
God.
I
every
know
I
it
know
can be.
every trick. I know a curveball when I see one. I know a knuckleball. And a man cannot match a skilled Evil Knievel woman.
I'd have to agree with
And
that.
and y'all all know it.
Well, that person might not have been talking about you specifically.
But when he does run into them kind, I know it.
And he needs to be warned. Oh, Grandma,
Well,
before I forget it, Debbie's is a graveside service at Bethlehem Wednesday at 2 o'clock, and at Stanley Funeral Home. They not having a visitation at the funeral home.
oh,
They just having a graveside service
and
at
where now?
Bethlehem Church Cemetery at 2 o'clock Wednesday. I'm
You
gonna
know,
have to leave work and go straight there because it'll
I
take me
can't,
30
I
minutes.
can't, for my brain, I cannot place where that's at.
It's up there going towards the trash dump.
Hey, William.
Bethlehem Baptist Church, across where the old Josie School used to be.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
that church.
You
I
have to
could
tell her
not.
Condor Jim, Tim.
Condor Jim.
Condor.
He said you have to tell you Condor Jim. It's across from where Josie School was.
Condor Jim is over there on Soapton Road, Danny.
So it's Bethlehem Church. It's right off of Soapton Road.
Oh, I thought you meant over here in Bruton.
No, not in Bruton.
Ah!
You go around a roundabout, and
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of going straight
Yes,
into town,
I know. Yeah.
go left.
See what? My brain ain't right.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I've been going all day long trying to figure out what to do about the end of my video was going to be showing all them beautiful squash I grew and how big they were
Hey,
cut off.
William.
It cut off before then. And I
William's in
didn't
there,
want
Miss
it.
Helen.
William, oh,
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a long time, but he's in
hey,
there
William,
saying hey.
let me get on. Let me find us. I ain't even got my tablet on.
Oh,
My brain's about wore out today.
That woman was talking to me.
was she?
Yeah.
Well, she was talking to the wrong person then.
She's probably one of the kind I warned Stephen about.
Danny,
Yeah.
hush.
But Miss Helen, I saw Pat and Judy over at Kyle's, and Pat told me to please make sure I told you because she didn't have your phone number or nothing, and I told her that I would tell you.
Now, tell me again when I got to write it down, cause y'all
Wednesday at 2 o'clock.
tomorrow.
Is that? Yeah, that's Wednesday. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock at Bethlehem Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
It's just gonna be a graveside outside. It won't take long.
Well, what was wrong with her?
She was eat up with cancer.
Oh, she was.
Yes, ma'am. I knew she had a bad heart and had been sick for years, but no, she got cancer.
She's been in bad health a long time.
But they didn't know she had cancer.
You got to let me squeeze up a little more. You're taking up too much room.
Well,
They seeing more.
he looks
Hey,
kind of squishy, Miss Helen. Just
they
squeeze
seeing
on
more
over.
of you than they are me.
They are. Miss Helen Stewart said he looked like he was well pleased with himself. I told her I agreed with her.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He's sitting here with his legs crossed and
He got a big old smile.
yeah, got two big old eyes.
You see Helen Stewart's comment, Danny?
Yeah, I see it.
That's
Well, I
right, Miss
didn't.
Helen. She said, "Brush it off, Danny. You are his father. You have special privileges."
That's right. He does.
Yep.
Hey,
And
boy, there
if
ain't
you,
no telling where he'd be at if it wasn't for me. I know he wouldn't have a house in Bruton.
That's right.
Hell, man, I saved his life
That's
more
right.
than once.
That's right, Chef Cat. He did say that.
is Chef Cat a boy or a girl?
It gotta be a woman.
It is.
I really do
It
believe
gotta be.
that it's a lady.
I thought it was a man.
Ain't no man type half that much.
It's a dead giveaway, Chef Cat.
I didn't know that.
You type too much to be a man. Greg, which is Sherry, is saying she's a lady. That Chef
Oh,
Cat's a lady.
I was thinking. I was thinking
me.
all the time that it was a man. I don't know why I thought that, but I don't think in details like Danny about how much somebody types. Types.
Hey, Mom,
Hey, Janie Jane.
you can look the world over and you won't find a more level headed person than me.
Yeah, you pretty knowledgeable, Danny. About. I mean, you've been through a lot and you learned a lot.
I like that, Chef Cat. She says,
What?
"So what am I now?" You are a lady, Chef Cat.
I thought it was a man.
Not
Why
this,
I don't.
not this time, Grandma.
I don't know why I thought. Oh, I just seen a beautiful red bird flying up there with his wings all spread out and the sun shining on him. It's so pretty.
Have you got my red bird? He was just sitting out here on his house.
Well, we'll have to share them.
Well, the lady's sitting up there. She ain't as pretty as the male was, but he disappeared.
Well, let me tell y'all something I figured out. All right, I made a video. I know almost everybody's seen it yesterday about. And I was talking about that macho man and that Miss Elizabeth got a divorce. And the man,
Who is that, Danny?
it's a wrestler
Oh,
and just a woman that like makes him look good. Now here's what the man said that was talking. He said he give Elizabeth $250,000 a year just so she would be taken care of. Well, I mean, that wasn't true. Now here's why he's giving her $250,000 a year after they got a divorce. She was good for for him. He didn't do that to make sure she earned the money. She's with another man. He done it because it was good for him. I need to write that show a letter and tell him. He didn't do that for her.
Oh.
But she was as big a star as him.
Yep, and she was his biggest attraction and biggest asset.
Yep, she was an asset.
yeah. A lot of people mislead people by making them think so and so and so and so. What you see me is what I am. I am who I am. Just exactly what you see.
Hey, man, people lie all the time.
I'm too, unless you mess with my young'uns.
I know every lie when I hear
You
one.
every what?
I know every lie and every curveball when I hear
Oh,
one.
oh.
I got you,
Uh,
Sherry, and thank you, Larissa.
yeah. I had somebody one time to want to go out with me and told me he had an airplane and all kind of stuff. Then he said, he ain't got no airplane. I said, well, he said he did. He said, he ain't got no airplane. I didn't never find out where he did or he didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, everybody works for the CIA in the bar, you know.
Well, you know, he could come pick you up in his airplane and you'd find out.
Well, I didn't even want to find out. No way. Then he said, he ain't got no airplane.
The women, let me tell
The
you something.
airplane didn't matter in the first place.
Let me tell you something, Mom. The women that come over
Had
here
one as a toy.
that don't want to be on camera, guess what?
They don't
What?
get put on camera.
That's right.
That's right. So see, just cause the women
Hey,
on Stephen's channel think they know every woman that comes, they really don't.
they'd love to stand there with their arm around Steven's neck, but they got a man somewhere.
Oh,
They just keep that a secret.
Well,
is
I
that
don't have
why?
one nowhere.
Is that why they say they don't want to be on camera?
That's why they say they don't want to be on camera.
Oh, well, shame on them and him.
I don't have no man nowhere and don't really want one no man nowhere. I mean,
Here's
I've
here.
got men friends, J.C. Dixon and the preacher's wife's daddy. I mean, I love him to death, but he's just a friend and Brother James, and all kind of people that. But I
Yeah,
don't have no need for no boyfriend.
I hear you, Helen Stewart.
Hey, let me tell all of you something.
Okay.
I'm a whole lot smarter than y'all realize
Hey, my red bird's still out here in front of me.
about stuff like that and people.
He didn't go to your house.
No, I don't see him.
No, mine's still out here. I saw him. He was on the porch.
We can share. I have doves, ringneck doves. I had some one time, long time ago. I saw them back out here the other day. Did you see them? I put them on Facebook.
I saw him.
There's a ring around their neck, and they are light, a gray, look real light. Oh, Danny!
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, have I heard a Bob White? Have I heard any of them? And I haven't. I about forgot about them. You know what
Hey,
I'm talking about, Danny?
yeah, and a whippoorwill too. I mean,
Bob White. Bob White.
we don't
Bob
hardly
White.
have them around here, but
We used to.
I don't ever hear none.
Well,
Hey,
I hadn't heard one in a long time, but I have heard them. It sounds like they're saying Bob White, Bob White, Bob White.
hey, Lula Bird, Lula Bug. See, we talking about birds, and I'm
Little
saying
bird,
bird. Lula
little
Bug,
bird.
you can say that again.
You see that? You see what Debbie Netzinger's saying? There you go.
No,
Well, you look at the comments
Yeah, Tammy,
and
that's
see,
right. Don't mess with my kids. I'll claw their eyeballs out.
here, like when, like, see that woman makes me think of, you know, she makes me look at her. Not Debbie. She telling me not to help my youngin'. He's like walking in a fire pit, and I know it. And I like let him keep walking. I don't think so.
No, that's not the way it's supposed to be.
I know evil. I know evil intentions when I see it.
Yep.
Debbie Netzinger. Miss Helen, what about the man from our church? From our church, he thinks you are a cat's meow. Which one is that? One that kisses my hand.
Oh,
Who is Debbie Netzinger? She said our church.
she's a lady. Well, she might mean a man from her church.
That ain't what she's saying. Our church.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Grandma thinks that's Slim Twiggy.
That's
Even
not.
after I told her 4 or 5 times,
That's
it
not.
wasn't.
That's not Slim. That's right, Sandra.
What's Helen Stewart saying? I hope she don't have any children.
She,
Which I'm way out of
oh,
space.
the lady that said that about Danny not helping Stephen.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, like I say, that makes me look at that woman.
Needless to say, if she does, they not get no help from her or advice either.
She's so stupid. She tells me not to help my son. That he don't need no help. He needs a lot of help.
That's right, Debbie. That's what a daddy does. Debbie says yes, her church.
oh, her church.
I was right. Don't happen often.
But she said our church.
Meaning her church.
And
Was
my
how I
church.
took it. How I took it. Meaning her church.
Danny,
Yeah,
did you see that picture I fixed?
yeah, I did.
He hadn't printed it out for me yet, but he's seen it.
Hey,
Boy,
you're doing a heck of a job on that, Mom.
You sure did. It's gonna be a nice surprise. I gotta put some photo paper in here and let him print me 3 copies of it.
I can't show you the original, but cause I'm on here, but I tried to fix it as near like the original with that dark sides and stuff.
Danny said it looked good. Oh, Debbie says his name is Jerry. Mr. Jerry thinks you the cat's meow.
Oh, well, that's sweet. Now,
It
that
is,
is
ain't it?
really sweet. You tell him I appreciate that. I like I like good friends, but I'm not looking for no boyfriend. I'm through with boyfriends. uh and husbands. Definitely. I mean, I love uh our church people. I get more hugs and more uh youngins, and
She does.
I mean, I
From little bitty all the way up.
all the way. I mean, I'm telling you, I feel so loved and so cared about and appreciated, and I never really thought it. I mean, that's something that I never really expected. It's a surprise to me.
I got your cat down, Miss Karen. We sure will pray for it.
If that woman hadn't have been on that side, I couldn't have done that.
It just worked out perfect.
And I had to make that little girl's dress, and I had to make her a little arm. Did y'all see that?
No, ma'am, I hadn't seen it. Danny told me it looked good, but I hadn't seen it yet, Miss
Oh,
Helen.
oh. Well, I got her original down here. I'll uh, carry it to church Sunday night. What you laughing at?
Debbie says, yeah, you wouldn't want to step out on your doctor. He'd be mad.
I don't even know if he's still there. Stephen's the one that started that about Doctor Love or whatever it was he was saying.
Hey, y'all, let me let you know something. I don't put every woman in that category. Tammy's not like that. She don't play little games.
Nope.
But and don't sit there and act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
Bye, Lulabug.
Because y'all know. But I do want y'all to know. I don't think every woman's like that. My daughter don't tease her husband. Grandma
Oh,
didn't tease her husband.
Thank you, Tom. I
With
look forward to
with the
getting it.
little how much you love me games. And every one of y'all know what I'm talking about.
Danny, everybody might not know.
Good
They
night,
do
Janie
too.
Jane.
Them women know, Mom. Just like you know.
I don't know when
Farm
somebody's.
wife. Farm wife says she don't play games either.
I sure don't.
Me and Tammy don't sit here and tease one another about like I'm gonna go off with my friends and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that.
Nah.
We don't I mean, like how much you love me and how much do you love me today? And how much do you love me tomorrow? And you gotta keep on reassuring them.
Hey, Cindy. You see Cindy's comment?
Uh
I got it, Miss Peggy. Cindy says, Danny, I'm a silent watcher, but I know what you're talking about. There are a lot of women that play them little games, and I mean a lot. That's right, Cindy.
hey, they sure is, y'all. And the younger generation's real bad.
A bone marrow test tomorrow. Okay.
And Stephen does not know all I know.
Stephen's a trusting person, you
And
know.
and let me tell you something. I don't give a damn if it's Dr. Phil
Don't talk
or
ugly.
whoever it is. Nobody's better at it than me.
Yeah, don't talk ugly.
You okay, Tammy?
Hey, everybody. Hey, Rhonda.
Well, Danny,
You
that's
welcome.
your business. If you guide your son, if you think he's veering off a little to the wrong way, it's your that's your son to advise. And there ain't nobody ought to be saying nothing about it.
You know,
Might not
yeah,
might not do no good, but you don't ever know. Uh,
he had
they
a bunch of Bitcoin money.
You
And
welcome, Rhonda.
and which is what he started building that house with over there. But I mean, that woman didn't know that I knew a little. She wanted that money. And and so she bluffed. I want that money. I said, boy, don't you give her that money. I said, he'll be gone. And she bluffed, but it was a dumb bluff. She didn't know I was standing behind him massaging his shoulders.
Did you squeeze it pretty hard, Danny?
Yeah, I did. But
Thank you,
he
farm
got a
wife.
lot, a lot of Bitcoin money.
And
And
she
and
wanted him to, when he went on YouTube, to be included with her too.
yeah, well, I mean, first of all, she was gonna make the channel like her, and she was gonna link her bank to the channel. I said, son, if you link that bank to her, if you get on her channel, I said the people's gonna come because of you. I
She
said,
didn't have a channel
Thank you, Karen.
to start with. He's the one had the channel, ain't it?
yeah, but
But she wanted to be included in
and
his channel.
she wanted to
Huh?
buy a camera. He loaned her $300. About a
Oh,
week later, he said, "Where's my money?" And then she got mad, of course. He talking about, "Where's my money you borrowed?" And like,
that would have been a bad investment because the whole investment out there was a bad one.
hey, let me tell you
Bought
this.
stuff and planted stuff and refixed stuff and roofs and all kind of stuff. Then had to leave it.
Hey, they was making them cups and she was selling them cups. And he'd go out there at Walmart and buy a case of them cups, them high price cups. You think he ever seen a penny? See, I'm what you
Some
call an equalizer.
some people are takers.
She wanted Stephen to buy a $50,000 metal cutter that cuts designs out on metal. Now, what if he'd have done that?
Why
And she
didn't she
was,
buy it?
and she wasn't joking
Why
because
didn't she buy it?
hey, she ain't got no money.
Well, she just couldn't have got one then.
Hey, she's somebody that is always looking for something to spend money on.
All
And
right,
ain't never satisfied.
time to change the subject. I'm tired of talking about ex-wives. Save it for another channel.
Hey, you know what? I probably have to agree with you
Yeah.
because I can go 3 or 4 hours on not even talking to nobody,
Yeah.
talking about that.
Pamela said he's still getting yelled at from the other something people, I guess, who see a girl's name on that cup. Just cause he's using it, it never ends. Hey, they can yell all they want to.
Hey, they get on camera. She tried to kiss him.
What I tell you, she didn't want to kiss him off of camera, but she wanted to kiss him on camera.
That was for the women out there.
I know what it was for.
I know you know, Tammy.
We got home at 1:20 p.m. He does not have to take no more. Oh, praise the Lord, Peggy. Pamela says she agrees we can move on from the subject. Oh. Yeah, y'all,
Have y'all
go ahead, Grandma.
Have y'all seen all them tornadoes and everything that's destroying and killing and
Yes, ma'am.
oh
I got Kentucky and Missouri wrote down here because
I am
they have
telling you,
devastated them.
that is awful.
It's doing good,
I don't
Kaylin.
believe I've never had the opportunity to see that far away, but I've just never seen so much devastation and storms in my life.
Yeah, I mean,
And I'm seeing it because I'm on YouTube now, but uh
just looks like a bunch of toothpicks.
I mean everything is just tore up all to
Can I say one more
pieces.
thing, Tammy?
Yeah, I reckon.
He got in his truck and left one day. She didn't know where he was going. She jumped 3 fences, swam across 2 swimming pools,
Oh, shut
and
up, Danny.
beat him to the stop sign.
All right, Danny, that's enough.
Lord have mercy.
That truck was not going to leave that yard without her.
Well, I can tell you one other little thing too. He was gonna take me to the store to show me something that I was looking for down there, and she had to go too.
Y'all
Me,
remember when Stephen built that egg thing for Grandma? I know I know a lot of y'all do. She
that
didn't want
what?
him. That thing for chickens to lay eggs. You still got it.
I got y'all wrote down, Debbie,
Oh,
for
you talking
storms.
about that nest?
Yeah,
That purple nest?
yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
She didn't want him. She didn't want him to go to bring it to you and put it up. You don't remember, Mom?
Seems like I do remember him saying something about that. What in the world?
Oh,
Well, you was right about that.
Grandma, I get so tired of being right. I wish I was
You
wrong every
don't get
once in
too
a while.
tired 'cause you ain't quit yet.
farm wife, I'm glad y'all didn't have any touchdown too.
I was hoping there wasn't none over there where Cody's at. Uh, it was pretty close there one time to where he was, but I don't know where nothing is.
I go in there and look in the bathroom. I go in there sometime and look in the bathroom mirror, and sometimes I scare myself.
Why?
Like because of truth.
Well, you can comb your hair.
The frog is definitely comfortable, y'all.
Yeah, he is. He ain't studying nothing.
Hey, blooming.
He can cross his legs like me. He ain't
He
no trouble.
he did Jeff Flex.
Now I've had fun with this little thing here today. He don't care what I do to him. He if I cross his legs, he don't mind. If I prop his arms up, he don't mind.
Oh, you're gonna have to take him to church with you.
I don't know about what the preacher'd say if I brought a green frog in there.
Hey, it's a visitor.
Yeah, he's gonna have a name, but I ain't really. I give things like that a good bit of thought. Yeah,
Well,
I don't just sling names
you gonna
on
have to
something.
come up with that by Friday now, 'cause they gonna want to know. They already wanting to know. So
Hey, Lynn Burns,
you got to think hard.
Stephen has a good heart.
Yeah, he has.
Sanders calling him Freddie until you pick out a name.
No, he ain't pretty.
Hey, he bought his mama Mother's Day stuff
He sure
over
did.
here, and
Roses and
he don't
candy.
never leave her out.
He's very thoughtful.
Living life
And
loving's calling him Elvis.
hey, I will say this right here: some
30
women
minutes ago,
will take
Karen, let's
advantage
see.
of a kind heart.
That's
Some,
that's that's true.
some,
That's
some,
possible.
yeah, some women will.
Karen, was it about your cat's eyes? I wrote it down.
All right, I'm done.
Karen, let me know if it was something besides about your cat's eyes, cause I wrote that prayer request down. I
Grandma
got it
Helen,
right here.
your frog is plumping out since this morning.
What you feed him, Grandma?
I ain't fed him nothing. He's been sitting over here on the couch.
He's tired.
I like him 'cause he just does any old kind of way and he don't care.
Oh, okay, a different. All right, well, let me go back. Thank y'all for helping me realize it was two different Karens. Because that I did not realize. Okay, that's that one. Y'all can talk. I'm just going back looking for this prayer request that I missed.
We got some storms coming.
We
Karen and
do.
Woodard.
Oh, Karen does.
11 more days and it's gonna be hurricane season.
What?
Yeah, 11 more days.
Well, what we having now? I mean, what's all over? What's all that stuff I'm seeing on TV?
No, I guess it must be
Tornadoes.
warm and
What's a
cooler.
tornado and a hurricane? What's the difference?
Hey, you know, a tornado's a funnel.
Oh,
Oh,
I got
what's
it,
a
Karen.
hurricane?
Hurricane's like big as a state, but it'll have tornadoes coming off of it.
Karen, were you at home when they broke into your house?
What?
Karen Woodward, she's the one I missed her prayer request. She said they damaged her locks when they broke in her house. Were you at home when they done it? I'm sorry I missed that when you first put it on there. And I'm glad you not hurt or anything.
Was she home or not?
She hadn't answered that yet.
I love you, Grandma. I missed today. Oh, that's Blooming. Oh, Blooming. I didn't see you, but then I thought you came in late or something. I don't know. I can't see all the comments and stuff. When I'm talking, and I can't read and talk at the same time.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't.
how did your doctor's appointment go, Bloomin'? I'm with Lynn. We want to know. Mine went good.
Yeah, she had to go to the doctor today, Bloomingdale. But she come in there for a minute.
Okay, Karen, I'm glad you wasn't at home, but I hate that happened. I sure did.
Well, I know it. I mean, that's dangerous.
That's right.
If there's some more stuff come, like it did when, this year, we couldn't leave last year because Tammy hid the keys to the camper.
I did.
She
But
hides a lot of stuff and then can't find
I
them.
still got a couple of
I ain't,
things I
I
can't
ain't
find.
hanging around here like that no more.
Why?
Hey, boy, I was a little scared.
I hear you, Bloomin'. I don't blame you.
Where are you gonna go?
Oh, Thelma.
Hey, I mean,
Time out. Go, Thelma. Go, Thelma. Go, Thelma. Go. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
hey,
I had
Mom,
to
I
do
mean,
my
you can go
cheer.
to,
Oh,
you
thank you,
can go
Thelma.
anywhere.
Go, Bug.
I don't want to go nowhere.
Me neither, except maybe down to the sportsman's club.
Well, stuff can happen down there
Oh,
too.
it tore the sportsman club up too.
Well, I ain't talking about going during a storm.
That's what I, that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
That's right. That's what he's talking
no,
about.
I'd rather be at home during a storm.
Uh-uh.
Or y'all can come down here in my house if y'all can get in here. I ain't never had no damage to my house. All right,
You
let
put a
me get
smile
up.
on my face too, Thelma. I
Hey,
appreciate my super
what we
chat.
go 2 or 3 weeks without electricity?
Oh, good gracious. Yes.
And that camper's got a generator going. Tammy lost her keys.
Well, I can tell
You
y'all
ain't.
one thing. If you have a hurricane, you definitely don't want to book a motel room.
Why?
Because they didn't have no power neither. They
Oh.
booked us a motel room. We drove across town, went over there, and they said, "Do you still want to stay? We don't have no power." I said,
Ah,
"No, ma'am. I believe I'll just go back home."
Lord.
You see, we could have, if Tammy hadn't lost her keys, we could have gotten that camper and like, it'd be just like in this house. Which we got that generator, and
Hey, Rays.
that generator was a little bit aggravating. And, like having to get gas and stuff. Tammy liked drinking so much, she couldn't drive. I had to go get the gas.
You telling a story. If you don't hush, y'all don't pay him no attention. He's done started.
Tammy.
Oh, turn. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's cute.
A frog in my cup.
I see that.
You got it upside down.
What?
There you go. That's
He's
right.
in the bottom.
Yep, you hold him upside down.
Whoa, whoa. There you go. He's
And I think
cute.
your mic fell off again.
Sure did. Shoot, I couldn't do this with it. I got up. I reckon's the reason it fell off because I didn't take it off.
You did get
I'm
up.
not used to this mess. And here's another one.
Yes, Race. Great. All right. Gardener of the Year. I heard that.
This is what you stir it with. Where?
Uh-huh. One looks like a shovel.
Two
They
shovels.
both look like a shovel. There you go.
That's the
Oh,
stirrers for my coffee in this cup.
all right.
Two
That's all
shovels.
right.
Have y'all ever seen the beat in your life?
I sure hadn't, Grandma. That's cute.
Gardener of the Year.
That's all right.
I'm going to be drinking coffee and stirring it with a shovel.
All righty.
Have y'all ever seen? I mean, gracious, I've never seen the beach.
They go to a lot of trouble to find just the
They
right gift,
thinking
don't
they
they?
sure do. I'm telling you, that little frog down there. I'm going next time I go live. I'm gonna put some coffee in there, and that little frog's gonna be drowning.
He likes water, Grandma.
Yeah, but he don't like to stay under. I won't cover up his eyes. I'll just cover. I'll just pour it to where his eyes is.
Does he got a nose?
I don't see no nose, but I see a
Okay.
big old wide mouth.
Well, you won't hurt his nose then.
I don't know how to show y'all nothing on this
You
thing.
showing it right. I mean, now you showing it right. We see him.
There he is, sitting right in the bottom of my cup. He got some
Karen's
sad
Karen,
eyes.
yeah. Karen says she saw a mug with a caterpillar in the bottom of it.
Ah! I'd rather have a frog in mine.
Sherry says she heard a whippoorwill
When?
the other
Where
night.
does she live?
I don't remember, Miss Helen.
Well, tell her to tell us.
Okay, Sherry, remind us where you live, because
If
Miss
you
Helen
don't
wants to
mind.
know. She don't care.
I mean, some people might not want to tell. I don't know why. Oh.
They afraid you might go see them.
I don't think you got that to worry about.
Oh,
Put your arm around me.
you would think I would remember where some of these people's from, because I have some of them's address. Oh, but I don't.
I never thought I'd have a baby frog. I mean, this ain't no baby, is it?
I don't think so, Grandma. He looks full grown to me.
Yeah, he's pretty full grown and he's sweet. Any old way suits him. He don't care. Pop his foot up here on the.
She'll try to have him named by Friday, y'all. She's got to think about it.
Yeah, I don't. I have to think about a name before. How about that, y'all?
That's all right. Have you still
This
got
is.
your lizard?
Oh yeah, he don't show up very often, but I see him running across. I was gonna take a picture of him the other day, and he went on, got gone before I could get my camera out. I don't know what everybody thought today with my camera shut off.
Oh.
I tried everything I could think of to get it back to where it was. I done everything, but nothing I done worked. But I didn't know how to do what I was supposed to do, I guess.
Yes, Bloomin', we gonna keep praying for you too, Shug.
Is she feeling better?
She's in a lot of pain.
Oh,
Oh, thank you, Pamela. She says we only got 90 thumbs up and 247 watching. Okay, y'all, we need a few more likes, okay? Y'all like and subscribe, and Frog, fully rely on God. Aw, that's sweet. Hunka burning love, that frog. Oh,
he is the cutest thing.
Teresa, I bet she will too.
What?
She says when Charlotte sees that frog, she bet she won't leave without it. I said, I
Oh,
bet she will too.
I may not show Charlotte.
Grandma's gonna keep the frog. I can tell
Yeah.
y'all.
I can't let him go nowhere. I mean, Charlotte's got so many toys already.
Yep. They say and
I
name
don't.
him Jeremiah. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Oh.
I'll keep that in mind. Charlotte left some stuffed animals in the car, and I had them. I told Cody to go out there and get them, and I said they was in the back seat. He said, "Well, they wasn't in there." I opened the trunk to uh, get a bag of chicken feed out. There, that sack was with her animals in the
Oh.
trunk. I
I
can't
got
keep
you,
up.
Leanne. Ooh. Leanne, I'm so sorry you still having them seizures.
Oh
But
goodness.
we're gonna keep praying for you. I think he can live in life. Can Mr. Frog put his hand, let's see, put his hand behind his head?
Yeah.
Oh no, put his leg behind his head.
Oh yeah, he can do that too.
Ooh, he can put his leg back there easier than he can his hand.
He can do anything.
Oh.
Which way you looking? Look
Oh.
around this way. You act like you want to go to sleep.
That's right, Leanne. That's an awful lot of seizures. Bless your heart. The frog is limber as a dish rag. That's right, Marlene.
I mean, any way you want to do him, he does it.
That's right, Debbie. It sure is. Y'all, my doctor changed my doctor's appointment from this afternoon to this morning. So instead of going in at 6 and getting off at 11, I had to go to the doctor and then go in at 11:30 and work to 4:30. And I thought I was through with my 4:30 days, but I wasn't. I had to do that today. But that was all right. Time went by pretty fast. Your frog looks like Romeo. Bloomin' wants to know how your chickens is doing.
They doing good. I'm the one that's being run ragged. Oh,
Oh. But you do pretty good now, Grandma. You do better than the rest of us.
drinking some tea.
I had some chocolate milk.
Whew, I ain't crazy about hot tea. Well, it ain't hot, but it ain't
Yeah.
cold either.
I'll pay for it later, but it sure was good.
What did you have?
Chocolate milk.
Oh,
And me and Danny finally finished up the roast. It's all
I
gone.
I had some with my squash fries.
Did you?
I put some in some little containers, a little bit to get out, cause I was afraid it was gonna run. I put it in them little plastic containers and froze it. Yeah, it don't take but a few minutes to put it in the microwave, throw it out, and then it's ready to eat. That was the best roast I've ever eat.
Oh,
It was really good.
well, this here was a different one.
It was.
I actually cooked this one myself.
Huh?
I cooked
The,
this one myself.
the one you give me?
That was a Boston butt,
What you saying?
a roast.
Oh. Oh. Well, I don't know.
But
Shoot.
all our Boston butt's gone too, and we've had a roast since then.
Oh,
It's gone too.
I can't keep up. My brain's kind of dragging.
Have you used your chicken measuring cup yet, Grandma?
No, I hadn't cooked nothing that I needed, but I got them stacked up over there. I got them sitting over there on the counter. That's the cutest little old set of little cups you ever seen.
Yeah. Karen's drinking tea, and Sherry had some chocolate milk too.
I'm not crazy about chocolate milk. I'm not crazy about milk, period.
Yeah. Well, I love it, but it don't love me anymore. But I drank it. Then I drank me some Pepto Bismol.
Oh,
Then I'm okay. I ate some roast last night. Then I drank me some Pepto Bismol before I went to bed so I could sleep.
gosh.
I have round steak with cream of mushroom mixed with dried Lipton onion soup in the oven and
Ooh.
baked potatoes.
Oh.
It'll be good
Sweet
for 'em,
potatoes are just regular potatoes.
baked potatoes.
What is that? Sweet
Regular,
potato.
regular
Oh,
potatoes.
regular. I like both of them.
My banana trees are 12 feet tall already, and I have some 9-foot sunflowers. Wow, living life.
Oh, I got a sunflower in a flower pot that's 4 foot tall in a flower pot. Just come up
Oh,
in there. The birds dropped the seeds in it and it came up.
oh. Grandma's got a little bit of everything, y'all.
Yeah, I do. I got what is them sunflowers? Mexican. I got Mexican sunflowers. I planted them out there in my flower rock garden out there. They coming up.
Oh. Well, I planted some too, but they hadn't come up yet.
You ain't planting no Mexican sunflowers.
No, I just planted some sunflowers. I didn't go all the way to Mexico to get my seeds.
I didn't go all the way to Mexico. Somebody sent them to me. And I saved the seeds.
My sunflower seeds came from Vidalia.
Vidalia.
My cell lead that lives in Vidalia brought me some
Oh.
sunflower seeds.
Well, if you plant them out there, you feeding them birds, they'll come up sunflowers too.
Oh, well, good. Then maybe we'll have sunflower seeds everywhere.
You probably will, right down there at your banister.
Well, that'll be all right
If they get covered up.
if something will grow. But my garden's growing so far. How about milk from grass-fed cows?
I don't
really know the
I
difference.
like milk and cornflakes, but just drinking milk, I don't care too much about. I like carbonated drinks. I like Sprite, and I am making tea now, and I am drinking some.
Well, good. Sophie, thanks for the heads up. I'll have to check that out. Good night, Larissa. I hope Stephen's still doing good. We still praying for
He
him.
was aggravated over there today about something or other.
Oh, I'm talking about her, Stephen, her husband.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stephen got irritated about something over
Yeah.
there today at his house.
And you know, he don't get aggravated very much, but Danny told me he got aggravated. He was actually on his live about 7 minutes. I said, well, that didn't take long, did it?
Yeah, I was watching and it was just before I went on. He
Oh,
told somebody off.
well, they probably needed it.
Yeah. Some people, may think they need to know every detail of your life.
Sophia said everything kept going wrong. Well, I know how that goes. Don't
I
you,
didn't know.
Grandma?
I didn't know if somebody said something, or I didn't know what it was. But he told me it wasn't none of their business or something other.
Well, he probably needed to say that a long time ago,
Yeah.
several times, instead of Stephen needs a vacation away from cameras. Helen Stewart, I agree with you too. I mean, you can do too much. And I grew up in the orphanage and we had milk fresh from the dairy farm. I
Oh,
hear you,
me
Marlene.
orphanage. My goodness.
Bless your heart.
Oh my goodness.
Karen says she likes Mountain Dew. Stan likes Mountain Dew
I
too.
do too. I like that, and I like that peach. I don't know who makes it. That peach drink that's uh they have at grocery store that tastes just like peaches. Oh, it's so good. I love peaches.
Q Berry,
De-
I hear you.
Debbie Nick Zinger says I drink water, but my drink or choice is Coke Zero.
Oh.
I don't guess I've ever drank one of them. I quit drinking them kind because somebody said a colored drink is worse on you than a clear like Sprite. I don't know.
Well, that's what they say, but I mean, people drink Cokes and Dr. Peppers every day and live to be 80 and 90 years old. Hey,
Yeah,
White Earp.
hey, right, Earp. Somebody told somebody in a song or something said, "Them cigarettes is gonna kill you." He said, "Yeah, it did at 190 at 92."
Yeah. Well, I think George Burns lived to be 100 and he smoked cigars or held them in his mouth or something.
I don't know if anybody really smokes a cigar. They light them and they chew them and
I have a new Sprite with tea. Okay, Marlene.
have what?
A Sprite with tea?
What does that mean?
I guess there's tea in Sprite.
She puts it in there, or is it bought that
I
way?
think they making that flavor now, I guess.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Bloomin' says only for diabetics, Grandma. The dark drink is syrup and has sugar in it. Even when it says the drink is no sugar, it's in it.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Bloomin'.
Thank you for
I
the
don't know. I don't know much. I really don't.
explanation. Helen Stewart. I use cream and butter in scrambled eggs. Don't eat it often though. That's what Chef Cat says. Sprite with tea. I seen the new drink, but not brave enough to try it. Sophia, it doesn't sound like something that I would really want, but
What,
uh,
Tammy?
Sprite with tea.
Oh no, me neither. I
Bye,
just want
farm wife. Have a good night.
I just want s- just just Sprite.
I hear you, Q Berry. That's true. But I'll tell y'all about how long I'll let it bother me.
What?
Forget it, somebody on live or alive getting on my nerves. I
Oh,
know how to end it. It won't bother me to end it. I just say, okay, see y'all later.
I'm not gonna be rude. I'm just gonna try to ignore it or whatever.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't think that helps to say obscene stuff to people that say things that you don't like.
No,
I
it
just
don't.
try to leave that alone and
Well, okay,
hope.
see y'all later. That ain't bad, Grandma.
I know it's not.
Tammy ain't bothered at all. She just keeps swimming. I hear you, Sophia. Life's too short to let this mess bother you. Now, I admit, I don't have a problem straightening somebody out about my young'uns for sure. And I ain't gonna let them be too mean to Danny. But, look, if
Who
I
sent
let
the
if I let stuff people said bother me, Lord have mercy. Okay, Grandma, what was you saying? Who sent the frog?
uh Pamela Breedlove?
Okay, all right. Well, Pamela done a good job. Helen Stewart said, Mama said let people act stupid by themselves. Mama was a smart woman. Marlene says, Whataburger has a drink called a witch doctor with a pickle in it. Ooh,
I don't know.
I like pickles, but I don't think I want no witch doctor drink.
Is that the name of the drink, or are they trying to
That's
call
the
it?
name of the drink.
Oh, there used to be a song about the witch doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's Danny? He got his feelings hurt.
Nah, he went to sleep. I mean, excuse me. No, ma'am. He went to sleep. No, didn't sound too good. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Danny knows that witch doctor song.
Who sung that? I am trying to think about. I ain't even thought about that in a long time.
I don't know, Grandma. See, he ate a bunch of roast right before, and I ate some too
That don't make me sleepy.
right
But you
before
know
we
what?
did the
That
video.
Hodges bunch was like that. They could eat and they'd sit up in a chair and they'd be. When I first uh, got married and went over there to their house, Miss Hodges cooked dinner for Marvin and Ray and Mr. Hodges, and sometimes Joanne would come up there and they would eat and they would sit around the TV and watch the stories. And they'd have a chair all the way around, and I'd be sitting there watching the thing, and we'd be talking, and nobody would be saying nothing, and I'd say something to Miss Hodges. She said, "Oh," I said, "Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't know you was asleep." "Oh, oh no, I wasn't asleep. I was just resting my eyes." every one of them would go to sleep. I was sitting there wide awake, I didn't know people went to sleep like that after they eat, but they did. That runs in his family. He didn't get that from me. He got that from them.
Yeah, they said you seem good and awake tonight, Miss Helen. It must be the frog.
I don't know what it is, but I done my video this morning and I rested this afternoon some,
Well, that's
and
good.
and I rested, but and I ain't wore out either. But last week when I wasn't on here, I enjoyed y'all video with Stephen. I was glad that it turned out that he came and y'all
Yeah,
made a video.
yeah. Well, I was glad he got on here too. I sure was, cause I was thinking, man, what am I gonna say? I have to go with the chat and see what chat's gonna say. And then he got on here, and I thought, yes. Oh,
Cameron Woodard said he sounds sleepy earlier. Ah, they was the sleepy-headedest people I've ever been around in my life. Danny said one time they was all at the hospital and they was all over there laying there every which way just sleeping. I'm not like that. I mean, I don't know why they're like that, but Danny's got that in him too.
yes, ma'am, he does.
Maybe not as bad as they have, but
He'll be
he
he'll be good to go later on though.
oh yeah.
Well, thank you, Marlene. We appreciate you chatting and watching us. We sure do. Hey, Tom.
Uh
Oh,
Melissa.
David Seville sang Witch Doctor.
Oh yeah, witch doctor.
That's what Tom said. Thank you, Tom.
Yes. Ginger ale. Oh yeah. I see him now. I didn't see him today, but he might have been on there. I don't hardly see nothing.
Uh, Melissa said Stephen was upset about TT restricting him 2 days in a row. Yeah, I don't understand that, but
Yeah, he did say that one time. I don't know if it was at the same time that other, but he was upset about that too. I don't know about that. I don't understand that stuff. Something about a weapon.
yeah, that's what Danny said, and
I
I
don't
don't
even know
understand
what you're
that.
supposed to say and what you're not supposed to say. I'm scared I'm going to say something. I saw on some show that you're not supposed to ask people to subscribe and thumbs up and all that stuff. I don't know. I
Well, I hate it. Y'all subscribe, share, like.
when they click you off of there, you might not say that.
Hey, I'd just be gone, I
I
reckon.
I forget to do it. I forget to thank them, and today I got off and wasn't even planning on getting off because my camera.
Oh,
I don't know if it overheated. I don't know what happened to it. I just don't know what happened to it. But I didn't get to finish my video.
oh.
Danny said I could have restarted it and went back, but I didn't know. I done everything I could do to get it back, but I couldn't. I'm not smart enough to know all that stuff.
I'm glad you didn't miss it too, Leanne. I appreciate all of you. Well, we all appreciate all of y'all getting in and chatting and even just sitting back listening and helping us pray. We appreciate that. We love all our silent watchers too, and we wouldn't have a channel without y'all.
That's right. Tom Ginger Ale, I'm still eating York, that little mint candy with chocolate on it. I got up last night. It's in the
Peppermint.
refrigerator. Yeah,
Peppermint patties?
Yorkies or whatever they call that stuff. I don't know what you call it. I'm still eating that. I mean, that's so sweet and thoughtful of him to put all that candy and stuff in that Easter basket for me. That was really sweet and thoughtful.
Oh, Darlene, that's what it was? Okay.
What?
Can you see Darlene's comment?
Me?
Yes, ma'am, because I don't want to say it out loud on the channel.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. That's why they restricted him.
I mean, what in the world? They sure got a lot of rules.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can see why they wouldn't really want it on there, but I mean, I don't see anything wrong
Why?
with it.
They show it in movies, they show it everywhere.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
it ain't that you're gonna use it because it's just a video.
Oh, Melissa. Sound like you need some help. I wouldn't be able to lift mine either. I tried to take that piece of bag of corn out of the trunk of my car today, and all I did was spill more corn in the trunk of my car. I cannot get it out, so I'm gonna have to let Stephen or Bentley or Danny get it out.
What was you doing with that?
Well, Danny wanted me to get some corn to see if the squirrel would eat it, and I put some corn in one of those feeders out there, but I haven't seen the squirrel eating that corn. But I had the bag cut
They'll
open.
eat every bit of that sunflower seed you put out there. I mean,
Yeah, but
they'll hang upside down on a limb and hanging down eating.
yeah,
I don't want them eat. I don't want them eating my bird seeds.
yeah, I know,
They
Grandma.
they need to go eat some stuff somewhere else.
They can come up here and eat ours.
Well, they sure can. I wish they knew the way.
Hey,
I don't
Patricia.
have I don't have about two. I go to the door and they take off out there to that tree and go up that tree.
Hey, now, Melissa, that mulch is heavy now. Danny had to help me lift my last.
I'm telling you, you got the most mulch and stuff I ever seen in my life.
No,
Woo!
I sure do.
Betty, you went a long time and left your yard, but I'm telling you now, you are decorating it up. Mulching and
I'm
planting and
I'm
feeding the birds,
trying.
feeding the.
I've decided I like plastic flowers better than I do real flowers, though.
They don't die, do they?
They just fade. Oh.
Them squirrels will eat. I believe they gonna eat that plates of glass.
Well, Grandma, if they do, we'll just have to get some more.
What do they do when people don't give them sunflower seeds?
They eat all them things that fall on the ground out of them
Acorns.
trees. I guess so. Acorns and whatever else. Thank you, Mama Tracy. Thank all of you.
Well, they free. Acorns, you can eat all you want of them.
Pew pews. They call them pew pews on YouTube.
Call them what?
Pew pews. Pewpew.
What's that?
I'm not exactly sure because I only got part of the conversation. My sister bought me purple paper roses. I ordered them and forgot they weren't real. Now that sounds just like me. Melissa, we got something in common. Irene loves your frog.
Oh,
Lily's named him Kermit from Sesame Street. Oh, that's the best way to say that word. Oh, okay, I got you, Debbie.
I can't never figure out the camera here.
Mama Tracy says she has 3 red squirrels, and they are named Ruby, Red, and Rusty.
Oh, Ruby, Red, and Rusty.
How can you tell which one's Rusty?
By his color.
Uh, but Rusty is the boy's name. That's why I wanted to know.
Oh,
Because I can't tell the difference in the rabbits. Y'all, I hadn't seen Cowhide in about 3 weeks now. I don't know if he's still in the woods or not.
I believe he ain't.
Them dogs has been running rapid, so. Aww. It's good to see all of you in here. And thank you, Thelma, for my super chat. I had to tell Danny to pause a while ago so I could do my cheer, and then he went to sleep. I didn't mean for him to go to sleep. I didn't mean
Where?
for him to pause that long. I don't know, Patricia. I reckon it's about cycle time again, but I don't know if any of them's gonna have babies or not.
Who is?
He was wanting to know if any of Stephen's goats was expecting again.
Oh, so Stephen said something about one of his ducks.
Really?
Yeah. Deceased.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I don't know. Every time you turn around, it's something. Thank you, Irene, for hitting the like button. Oh, you done all your gardening and your household today.
Oh.
Girl, you ought to be aching. Bless your heart. I can do one or the other. I don't usually do both. Not on the same day, anyway. Sometimes not in the same week. Aw, Living Life Loving's got a red squirrel in her backyard, and she calls him Roland.
I don't ever see but 2 that come up here.
Oh. Julie Ann, thank you, but no, I hadn't done anything special with it.
With what?
My hair, she said it looks nice.
Oh.
Needs combing again, probably. But at least it ain't sticking up all over my head.
This camera don't. You try to do it the way you think it needs to be, and it ain't the right way.
Well, it's okay. Frog's getting tired, Grandma.
He's all right.
Hey,
That's
darling.
That's the cutest little, and he does so much little stuff.
He
He's
does,
got 3.
don't
He's got 3 toes and 3 fingers. I mean, they ain't fingers, are they?
Well, I guess technically they could be.
They something, aren't they?
Because he sets up as well as lays down. We hadn't
Oh,
seen him on his all fours yet.
I don't think he wants to do that.
And that's when it would be 4 feet instead of 2 feet and 2 arms and hands.
Oh,
I,
I was
well,
gonna show y'all something else today.
you can show them, Grandma.
Okay, I'll find it right now.
I hurt my back stretching out to reach my tomato plants in the middle of my raised bed, sore on my back and my legs. Bless your heart, Q Berry. Hey, Jenny.
Oh, let me show you this. I'm all wrapped up and I can't get up.
Frog
Now
wants to see. Oh,
let me
you got frog and you squash.
yeah.
That's all right. And that great old big one there's the one you cut up and ate today?
Yeah. I got half of it left, but that ain't all that ain't what I was going. That ain't all. Uh
I thought you might have overdone it if you ate that whole thing.
I didn't eat the whole thing. I still got part of it left.
That's a
Shoot.
big old squash.
I know it. Oh, look here.
Good night, Melissa.
I can't never find the.
Oh, a tree frog. Oh, is it a
Wait a
tree
minute.
frog or a lizard?
A lizard.
Oh, okay. It's a gecko.
And his tail is
Oh,
gone.
sure is. He
He's
done got he
set.
done got it hung somewhere or something ate it.
Yeah. I said,
Oh,
oh my goodness.
yep. It was a real lizard, but his tail was gone.
Sure was. It was real. Look at there.
I see it.
I was so hoping they could see my squash when I got them all picked, but that thing cut off and wouldn't come back on.
Well, they can see it now, Grandma.
Do y'all see my finger where I I dropped a rock on it? My fingernail.
I sure do.
I don't know when it's gonna ever. Uh, let's
Look
see
at
if
that.
I.
He looks like he's trying to look over your shoulder.
Oh, he sure does. And I'm not letting him see.
Yeah, it's still purple and blue.
It sure is. But this thing don't go. This thing don't do right. What am I doing you wrong?
Look at him
You can't.
smiling at you.
You can't see. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
His tail
So
will grow
sweet.
back, Miss Helen.
Oh, it will.
I made daughter's fried squash for supper.
I do mine like French fries. I peel them. I was in the grocery store and I was telling somebody I peeled my squash. And they said, you peel your squash? I said, yeah, I peeled my squash. I ain't never heard of nobody peeling no squash.
Oh, Grandma does.
Sometimes, if they're on the ground, that dirt will get down in their skin, and I take a potato peeler and it just slices off all the old, and then you don't have to wash them, that much. Just cut them up. I make them like French fries. I salt them and put flour on them and drop them in the grease, and oh, they are
Oh,
so good.
I'm sorry, y'all. I keep yawning on y'all, don't
Now, have y'all ever seen anything sweeter unless it was Charlotte?
I got a feeling Frog's gonna be in the bed with you tonight.
I imagine he probably will.
He loves you, Grandma.
I love him too. I mean, I never got a frog before, especially when I'm 87 years old. But I guess it's all right.
My goodness, Pamela.
I kind of seem to be attracting frogs lately. Started out with a real one up in my umbrella, jumped down there on my table, and was almost jumping in my coffee cup. And I got a cup with a frog in it, and I got this cup. I got, I mean, the Lord has blessed me. I never in my life thought I'd be doing this and having this much fun at
And
87 years old.
you remember all them times you said, "Y'all don't send me nothing. I don't need nothing."
I know it.
You needed that frog, Grandma.
Evidently. Evidently.
You did. Tom told me he was sending me a package, so I got to check my mail.
I mean, he sends really sweet things. He's a nice man.
Never too old for love. That's right, Miss Helen.
And what you love. Whoever thought I would love a green frog?
Well, he's just as cute as he can be, and look, he just loves you to death.
I know it. Yeah, look around here at them. I'm just doing you wrong, ain't I? I'm doing.
Well, he won't turn you loose.
Well, good. I don't want to turn him loose neither. I mean, anything, anyway, is okay with him.
Well, he's definitely the life of the video. I can tell you, he is special.
He sure is.
You won't ever forget the frog peeing and jumping on Stephen. I won't either, Lee.
Never,
I sure
never.
won't.
Is that the one where I fell off that stool?
Yes, ma'am.
I laughed so hard.
Well, my little green tree frog he hangs around the trash can, and he was on the trash can, and I was trying to get him off the trash can because I was taking the trash can to the road, and all he did was jump down on the wheel. And I tried to get him off the wheel, and he didn't want to get off the wheel, so I rode him to the road on the wheel. I don't know where he's gonna wind up at, but
How come you didn't run over him if he was on the wheel?
he was on the side of the wheel.
Oh.
And he was just sitting there. It was rolling, and he was sitting on the side of the wheel. That was funny, Leanne and Sandra. That was funny that day now.
I'm
That
telling
frog.
you. I mean, he jumped right. I think he jumped on his leg. Then he jumped right up there, right on his head. That was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life.
Lee said I peed in my pants. That was the funniest video I ever seen. That's why Bloomin' bought Grandma a bench.
A what?
Falling off a bench.
Oh, I ain't
She
used.
kept
I
falling
have
off
not.
her stool.
I have not used that anymore. I did. I fell off that to a time or two. One time Stephen thought and if I hadn't landed where I did and I had hit them rocks, it would have hurt me.
Yeah, it would have, but the Lord was taking care of you.
Yes, he was. He takes care of children and old people that don't know what in the world they're doing.
And he takes care of sweet people too.
Yes. Thank the Lord he is with us and watching over us and helping us, and I want him to be proud of me and not look down and frown on me. I do not want that.
I will catch a tiny tree frog, but not a big one. I hear you, Sophia. I got a
I
big
ain't
old
I ain't
fat toady frog out here in
I
the
ain't
yard.
crazy about them. They so bony when you pick them up. They kind of, you can feel their bones in there. Ooh.
Huck loves any kind of bug or animal. I mean, he just loves it all. He'll pick up anything.
Mm.
Well, Sherry, you'll have to go back and hunt it because I'm telling you, it was hilarious. That video. Stephen was in it with Miss Helen, and that.
He had on a shirt, a sleeveless shirt, seemed like,
Oh.
and that frog jumped down there on his leg, and then he jumped on him right up there. I looked over there.
Peed
I
in his
looked over
mouth.
there. I looked over there. I I have never laughed so hard. I fell off that stool, and when I laugh, I get to falling around. You know, I get really
She did.
tickled. I get to falling this way and that way, and there wasn't no handles, and there wasn't nowhere to catch, and I just fell off the stool. Stephen got up, come over and got me up.
Sophia says she laughed as she cried. Oh.
I'm telling you, we have really had some good times on here,
Oh.
and
Yes,
a
we
lot
have.
of friendships and people that I would have never dreamed of I would have.
That's right. Hey,
Never.
Annie.
And I forget, when I get to talking, I forget to read the comments. I just forget all about that.
Well, you get involved in what you're talking about, Grandma. Oh.
I took a bunch of pictures trying to
There you
figure out
go.
how to take a picture of my squash today,
Well,
because
you got it.
I wanted everybody to see
You
them big
got
old
it, Grandma.
squash. That was the main thing I was waiting on, is to show them squash.
And then your camera went on.
And then my camera cut off, and
Yeah, Sandra, and before long, it'll be time to laugh about the Christmas tree shopping again because they'll be out with a new adventure.
or what?
Sandra says she still laughs about the Christmas tree shopping too. And I
Oh,
told her, yeah, before long, it'd be time to go on another Christmas adventure. Oh.
that was, I mean, things that happened to me. Like that time I got up one morning and I was gonna run to town for something, and I just put on this shirt that was in there in that back room, and I put it on, and I went into Home Depot, and the lady at the cash register was looking at me, and she went to laughing. I said, and this other lady was standing over there, and she come over there and was looking, and she was laughing. I said, what? She said, your shirt. I said, what? She said, uh, yeah, what your shirt says. I said, what does it say? I looked in the mirror in the bathroom, and it was upside down. I couldn't read it, but I didn't pay it no attention. It said something about partying naked. Uh, something. about partying liquid, and there was a bunch of them come up there and was looking at my shirt. I said, is this what my shirt says? She said, yes, ma'am, that's what it's got on it. I said, ah, I cannot believe this is not even my shirt. This is my grandson's shirt, I reckon. I don't know. I just put it on this morning. I got some other places I got to go, and I got to go to Salvation Army and get me another shirt because I didn't know that's what this thing said.
And all that time you thought Cody was so innocent.
Well, he was. He just had a shirt that said that. He didn't do it.
How you know, Grandma?
I know him.
Well, it's funny to think he might have.
Well, he didn't. He wouldn't party naked. He didn't even party.
If if Stephen had that shirt on, everybody would swear up and down he done it. And I wouldn't be so sure he didn't. So I wouldn't know. So I wouldn't know whether to defend him or not.
I went to Salvation Army, and I went in there with my arms crossed, and I was looking through the racks, and this woman said, I like your shirt. I said, what? You do? She said, yeah, I love your shirt. I said, oh, good gracious. I said, well, you can have it because I'm going to buy me another one. When I take this, I'll go to the dressing room and take it off and put this other one on, and you can have it. I give it to that shirt to somebody that lives somewhere around here and put on that other one.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
I don't do that no more without looking. I saw it in the mirror, but I couldn't make out what it said. It was upside, backwards like everything is, and I can't tell what they say when they backwards.
Sherry says she remembers a Halloween video where Stephen put on the wig
Oh,
and was clowning around. She says she laughed till she cried and her stomach hurt.
wait a minute! I got a picture of that on my refrigerator right now. I'm finna go get it.
And let's see.
Let me take this off before I knock it off.
Let's see. Sophia said her second all-time favorite was collecting rocks at the river with Grandma Helen, and she got stuck a few times.
Like sunk the boat.
Oh. That's right, Sophia. Whoever that was she was wanting that shirt.
There were some people that lives close around here too. I don't know them, and I don't. Okay, here's the picture. Where's the camera up here?
Yep. That's it.
Now, buddy, he'll do anything.
Somebody sent Danny a blonde wig. I told him, I said, you ain't wearing that nasty thing. He was gonna put it on. I said, you are not wearing that.
I can't even believe he'd even consider that.
But y'all know him good enough to know that if he really wanted to wear it, he would have wore it. But I know you ain't gonna wear that thing. In fact, it's still in the drawer in there.
Is it a woman wig or a man wig?
No, it's a woman wig.
Oh.
It's a blonde wig.
Danny and Stephen ain't nothing alike. Not in that category. Stephen will try anything to. I mean,
to get a laugh.
He ain't shy.
It was a blast when Leanne and Dawn visited Polly Creek. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
It sure was. Oh, they come down here, and that little, what, Jordan? Is that his name? Is that who we talking about?
Jordan.
Yeah. He come up there, running up there and hugged me. He was wet as water. He was wet as he could be. Hugged me and give me the best squeeze and hug you ever seen in your life. He was soaking wet. He'd been up there playing in the water at up there where the animals are.
Yeah. Pamela said that that's okay, Grandma Helen. I had your song up for you today so the kids could sing. Would you?
Oh, I didn't know.
And her camera
Oh,
went off.
I'm sorry. Oh, gracious. I was going to do that when I come back around, but I didn't get a chance. I couldn't get that thing to come back on for nothing.
No,
Oh,
Sophia, I'm not gonna wear the blonde wig either. This is
was
blonde as
was
it's
they
gonna get.
disappointed? Was they disappointed? I know they was, 'cause they
Jordan
always do that.
said Jordan had the best time that day. Bless him.
Do they get? Will they? Do they get out for the summer like the other school? Will they be there all summer or not? Paula, see what? I'm not even looking at no tablet. I can't see. I'm depending on you, Tammy.
Michelle said, well, she hadn't answered yet, but Michelle said, and her second video was the one where Danny was over at Stevens in the animal pen and he started dancing and turned around and looked at the camera and then ran.
One time he was scratching his butt.
Yeah. Leanne, the rest of them didn't care. Leanne said she didn't want to get wet because she had on a white t-shirt.
Oh, I didn't care. I didn't care if I got wet with that sweet hug I got from Jordan. I won't
Yeah.
forget that. That was that was a hug that you don't forget. That wasn't a quick hug. That was a meaningful hug
Yeah. It was a
to me.
strong holding on hug,
Yes,
wasn't
it
it?
was, and I won't never forget that. You
But
do
he's,
little things to me.
yeah. Well, he's just a sweetheart. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't
he
help but
is.
love him. I
I
mean,
know it. He is. My Tell me if my microphone don't gets covered up and all. I don't know how. I don't. Oh, I've done got off my video here. I don't even know where it is.
I do kind of miss the banana split runs and the stories that went with them. I hear you, Pamela. Danny dancing on chair at concert was funny. Yeah, now that surprised me.
Yeah,
That really surprised me. But he's got his little, I don't know, his paper mache picture in him of him doing that. He still got it hanging on the drums.
I would have never thought at my age I would be doing what I'm doing and enjoying my life like I am. I I never saw this coming.
Oh,
I'm having the time of my life.
well, that's good, Grandma. It's about time you got to enjoy some better days.
I could
Not that you
worry.
hadn't had no good ones, but
I could worry about a lot of stuff, but I guess I don't let it worry me too bad.
that's right, Leanne. That don't happen very often either. You can consider yourself fortunate. He does.
About that Christmas tree. Stephen was wanting some decorations to decorate a tree. And we was walking around in there and looking. That store's closed, they said. I don't know it.
It's closed.
I ain't been in there. I said, that's the ugliest Christmas tree I ever seen. And then we went on, and I was down there in the aisle talking to this woman about, we were just talking, and I was telling her about that Christmas tree over there. Next thing I know, we over there trying to check out, and that woman's over there pointing to that Christmas tree, and she was buying it.
She loved it.
I told Stephen, I said, come on, let's get out of here. Oh,
All that publicity about that ugly tree closed that store down.
no, it didn't. I never heard of that kind of tree before. I didn't know they
You
made
know, I
them.
hadn't either. I'd seen them, but I didn't know that's what they called them. But
That's the first one I
it was
ever
just
seen
ugly.
that I knew what it was. It looked like a Halloween tree to me.
It could have been made into one. I guess Lady's wanting to come in. She's having a fit. Let me get Lady. I'll be right back.
I remember. Sheriff Cat says, I remember.
Lady's wanting to come in, and you wanting to see what she's barking at. It's probably a kitty cat. What is it? What is it? Oh. You better go on. You need to go on. Yep, go back to Grandma's.
What?
Come on, Lady. Come
What
on, y'all.
needs to go back to Grandma's?
Come here. Come on. Come on.
What needs to go back to Grandma's? What needs to go back to Grandma's?
Guess what she was barking at?
What?
A deer standing right out there in the yard.
Oh.
And it was looking this way, and I said, you better go back down there to Grandma's. You better get out of here. And it took off running back that way. I didn't want it to find my peas. I think it was headed over that way towards Stevens.
I don't want it eating my pears.
Well, I told him to go back to your house, Grandma.
I think he lives in my woods over here.
He probably does, but I didn't want him finding my peas. I don't have nothing around them. I look out there every morning to see if they're still there.
Your what?
My peas.
You planted some peas?
I planted some peas, 2.5
What kind?
rows. Black-eyed peas. No, black-eyed purple hulls or something.
Oh.
Anyway.
My daddy liked Texas Giants.
Yes, ma'am. I didn't have none of them. I haven't been to Texas either.
You don't have to go to Texas to get them. They big. They kind of big peas.
Yes, ma'am.
And they white. They ain't dark peas.
Yes,
Black-eyed peas makes dark soup.
And
but that don't matter. It's still good.
Yeah. But anyway, that was the peas that my sale lead gave me. So I was gonna try to see if the deer goes across the road, but he was headed that way. But I said,
Stephen feeds them over there at his house.
Yes, ma'am. And that's probably where he was headed, because he was headed out that way, but he run
Stephen
back.
ain't. Stephen's not gonna have no fruit on his trees. They'll eat the leaves off and the fruit and everything else, unless he puts the fence around them.
Well, they just might, Grandma.
I know they will.
Between the squirrels and the rabbits and the deer and the
The
foxes.
rabbits can't do much damage to
Oh,
uh fruit trees, but deers can.
yeah. Well, it was a deer. That's what lady was barking at.
They come running down here and they stop out there and they look over here. I got my camera sitting right here. I take a picture of them whenever they slow down enough that I can take a picture.
Well, if you go out there in the yard, you might be able to get a picture of a deer.
Oh, he's probably going somewhere to bed down. It's getting dark now.
Well, I don't.
I don't think they travel much at night.
Yeah, I don't want him to be down in my peas.
I don't imagine so, but they will. They love them.
I know. I open that blind every morning to see if they still out there, because I'm expecting them to get them. Well, Grandma, I think I'm about ready to get off of here.
Okay, I'm about ready to get me some cold tea.
Yeah. Well, I'm having fun, but I know in the morning's gonna come mighty early.
You got to work in the morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Tomorrow morning till 1:30, and then I leave and go to the funeral at 2. And then I
oh,
have
that's right. Tomorrow.
2 o'clock tomorrow at Bethlehem. But then I'll have to work Thursday morning from 6 to 11, and then I'm off to next Wednesday.
Mm.
Yay! All right. Well, Grandma, you want to tell them something before we get off of here?
uh, I've had fun, y'all. I've enjoyed it immensely, and I enjoyed mine today, except when it cut off. I really hated that it cut off before I showed my squash that I picked. But anyway, I showed y'all some pictures of them, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook. A picture of my squash. I put it on there, but it went up there somewhere. I didn't know what I was even doing. It went up there at the top, and I don't even know what it done. But I anyway, y'all be a blessing to others and be kind and thank him for his blessings, because he is where our blessings come from. And I'll see y'all. Let's see. I guess Friday. Are you gonna go live anymore before Friday? Well, I won't
Thursday,
be.
Thursday
Oh,
evening at 6, unless something happens.
Thursday. I can't keep up with when you do it.
She might see y'all Thursday evening, but if she don't, she'll definitely see y'all Friday morning,
Yeah, I will. I will.
10
And
o'clock sharp.
I love y'all, and we so blessed to have all of y'all part of our YouTube family.
Yes, we are. I saw y'all, 2 or 3 of y'all asked. I work tomorrow to 1:30, and then Thursday I work 6 a.m. to 11. I'm off the next Wednesday. Then I go in 6 to 11 Wednesday and 6 to 11 Thursday. And then I only have to go back the Monday after Memorial Day for my exit interview. So about two whole days left, just about. So it's not long.
No, it's not.
Finish out this week, and then I got 2 half a days next week, and then the day I go back for my exit interview. So it's not far away. Then I can do YouTube all the time.
Oh, gracious, yeah.
Y'all will get tired of seeing me. All right. Well, we love y'all.
Yes, we
I
do.
appreciate my moderators, all our silent watchers, the people who get on here just to help us get a good laugh. I'm telling y'all mean a lot to us. And Thelma, thank you for my super chat. I appreciate it so much. I got to do my little cheer. And I've really enjoyed Frog now. I'm looking forward to seeing what Grandma's gonna name him. I really am. But we remember all these prayer requests, and we'll go ahead and pray. Dear Lord, we come to you right now. We thank you for everything that you've done for us, everything that you're doing for us, and everything that you're going to do for us in the future. And dear Lord, we ask you to be with the people who's in the path of all these storms, Lord, and where all these tornadoes have already hit, Lord, and the people who lost their homes and their lives and their businesses, Lord, we just ask that you are richly blessed the ones who have a chance to have a new beginning, Lord, because that's what it had to be, a new beginning with you. And dear Lord, we ask you to touch, I can't call everybody's name, you know who they all are, but I ask you to especially touch Blooming, Lord. Help her with this pain that she's
Yes.
going through, Lord. We ask you that if you don't remove it completely, Lord, and heal her, that we just ask you to make it tolerable for her, Lord, so that she can have some better days. And dear Lord, we thank you for the praise reports. We thank you for everything that you are doing to strengthen and to heal and to encourage people. We ask you, Lord, to be with all the unspoken prayer requests. You know what they are. And we don't have to know what they are, Lord, because you're the one that's going to be answering the prayers and taking care of each situation. Dear Lord, I ask you to be with Kyle's family and Debbie's family tomorrow as they lay her to rest, Lord. I ask you to bless her children, Lord, and strengthen them. And dear Lord, we ask you to be with all our silent watchers out there. Any prayers that they have, Lord, you know what they are, and I ask you to answer them according to your will. Dear Lord, I ask you to continue to bless our president, our House, our Senate, our Congress, our world leaders, our Supreme Court. Dear Lord, thank you for the talks that's going on, and continue to have your way and your will with them. And again, Lord, we just can't thank you enough for what you do. We ask you to protect the ones that's in the upcoming paths of the storms that's going to be coming through, Lord. We ask you to help us with all these hot temperature days, Lord. Protect the elderly and let everybody be able to be safe and be able to afford their electric bills, Lord. We just ask you again, Lord, to be with all of us until we get together again in another video. We ask you to bless us and keep us safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Y'all,
Amen.
we've really enjoyed it, y'all.
And I
Bye,
want to
Mr.
thank
Froggy.
I want to thank Pamela for all the sweet
Yes.
gifts that about these frogs. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I didn't really go off and thank everybody like I should have, but I have really enjoyed that. That was so all the
Yeah.
gifts that I get is awesome, and I
Yeah.
thank y'all for everything.
Well, you couldn't help the way it ended, Grandma.
No, I
Yes.
couldn't.
I'm so proud that you got Mr. Froggy because he's special now. I'm just telling you. He
He
makes
is.
me
I mean,
smile just looking at him. He makes me
he
smile.
just he's got a pleasant look, and he's any old way suits him,
Oh,
and I like that.
that's right. All right. Well, we love y'all, and I love you, Miss Helen, and I
I love
appreciate
you
you.
too.
I'll try to
And
remind you tomorrow if I don't forget to remind you about the
at two,
service. Yes,
at
ma'am.
and
At 2 o'clock.
what time you gonna be over there?
2, because I'm gonna leave work at 1:30. I'm gonna have to work to 1:30,
Oh,
and I'll
okay.
have
Well,
just enough time to drive straight there.
I'll be over there before then.
Yeah, they gonna start the visitation at 1:30 at the cemetery, and then the funeral at 2. So they'll be
The
there by one.
visitation is gonna be in the church or
No,
the
ma'am,
out.
it's gonna be out at the cemetery.
All of it's gonna be
All
out
of
there.
it's at the
Okay.
cemetery. They'll be there. They'll probably be there an hour before, but they said about around 1:30. So whenever you get there, be fine.
Okay.
And I'll see you just as soon as I can drive from Parker to there.
Oh, well, you be careful driving over there.
All right, I will. I
Bye,
love
y'all.
Bye-bye, Miss Helen. Thank you.
Bye.
All right, let me do this right this time.